What's going on, everyone? Timothy, Time and Refinement. Atmosphere is a little bit different today. I'm actually cutting bread for the cater I have in the morning. I gotta go about an hour away. I had some people call me for a cater, so I gotta get everything ready for tonight and get it done tomorrow. Today I wanted to just mention and talk about how do you know if you're doing the right thing? Because even if you think you're doing the right thing, sometimes you have doubts. At least I do. Maybe you don't ever doubt yourself. Maybe you doubt yourself all the time. But the question still remains, how you live your life, does it determine what your life looks like later on down the line? If what you're doing right now, does it even matter? I was listening to an interview yesterday. I got it in my save list on YouTube about Steve Jobs introducing the iPhone in 2007. And you know, one of the comments when I was looking at that video was about, man, Steve didn't really know that he was going to change the entire world with that iPhone. And, you know, I was thinking and I was wondering, I'm like, I wonder if Steve really knew what he was doing. Like, what if the iPhone didn't work? You know, where would we have been? Where would he have been? I wonder if he knew that it was going to change the world. I wonder if he had any doubts in his mind ever, you know? What he was doing, if it was going to work out. And I think about that all the time in my personal life. I'm sure you guys too. Philosophically, how I live my life, my values, my morals. Does it even matter? Does it matter that I don't do certain things? Does it matter that I don't go and party or drink or hook up or anything like that? Does it even matter in the long run? Certain people will argue that it doesn't matter and we're just here floating on a rock with nothing, you know. And I don't necessarily come from a religious perspective, as you guys know, so, you know, but what's the meaning? What's the meaning of everything that we do? What if it doesn't work out how we want it to? What if it doesn't? You know, that's a very good possibility. So do we actually know what we want to do? How can we have a vision for ourselves and not know the future? How do we set goals for ourselves and plan for the future? So all these motivational guys, all of these big wigs, these alphas just say, you know, write it down. Write it down, you just got to believe. Is it really that simple? Maybe it is. I write stuff down all the time. I take notes. I'm still rocking and rolling with my business, but I still doubt myself all the time. You know, when you're alone by yourself, you have these goals, you want to work out, you want to actually get through the day, you want to get out of bed in the morning, you want to provide for your family, you want to have a great relationship. You know, how do you set yourself for that? How do you set yourself up for that kind of stuff? Is it just random? I don't think so. Do we actually plan our future? Maybe. But like I said in a previous episode, you know, who knows? Who knows if any of this stuff works out? Is it random? Do we live in a simulation? I guess that's the meaning of life, huh? So, needless to say, the day hasn't been the greatest. I had breakfast with my buddy this morning. I always have a good time. And my alternator on my car was giving me problems, so basically seized up. It was smoking. Didn't know what to do. I had plans later in the afternoon. Thank God, got it fixed. Found the other part, got it fixed. He helped me. It was awesome. And my date bailed on me tonight. And you know, you can do all the right things and sometimes you still have a bad day. You can set yourself up as great as you can, still gonna have a bad day. But guess what? At this moment in time right now, I'm saying this for myself because I have to tell myself this a lot. It's not a bad life, it's just a bad day. That's all it is. It's not a bad life, it's just a bad day. Now, if we choose to continually have bad days, we're going to have bad days. We're going to have a bad life. But just because you can have everything squared away, you can have everything situated, you have your bills paid, you reach out to everybody you need to, you get your bills, your bills paid, you eat well, get your workout in, you can still have a bad day. Even the greats still have bad days. People that I know that have hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bank still have bad days. It's just how it goes. So how do we set ourselves up for success? Well, I would say one thing would be to just keep doing what you're doing, staying consistent. I think a lot of us know inherently deep down what we need to do. What we do need to do and what we don't need to do. As the Apostle Paul so well puts it, for all my Christians out there, what I want to do, I do not do it, and what I don't want to do, I do it. And isn't that the duality of man? Crazy. So just keep going. Bad days are okay. It's okay to have one of those. Everybody has them. But don't get in your head about it. And just know that it will get better. It will get better. Don't go to your coping mechanisms. Don't go drink. Don't sit and play video games for 8 hours. Don't go watch any adult content. Don't go jerk off. Don't do any of that. Sure, maybe it'll feel good in the moment, but you're just gonna ruin your soul. You just slightly chip away at your soul with these copes that we have. It's not good. Don't ask me how I know. All these people that continually are looking for their next rush because they hate their life. They just slightly chip away at each other's soul. And it does not set you up for success by any means. I do know that for a fact, I promise. Because it's going to make you more shallow. It's going to make you hate yourself more. It's going to make you more insecure. I read people fairly well, I would say, and all the people that are the most insecure people usually have some kind of huge coping mechanism. It's crazy. So, just keep going. Again, it's not a bad life, it's just a bad day. And even though I didn't want to cut all this bread or chop any food for tomorrow, guess what? It doesn't matter. Still got to get done, still got to do it. So even though my brain is mush right now, I feel like that's on a whole nother level playing field. Still got to get done. And I really do think that's what separates the winners from the losers, is the people that still get stuff done when they don't want to. The people that just keep going and they keep rocking and rolling. The people that are still searching for truth, still searching for that time for themselves. The people that have intellectual conversations with themselves and with other people. You just don't have that anymore. I sat down with a gal last night, had a really nice chat, and she said, I'm an open book. She's like, I don't have anything to hide. I'm like, interesting. And she said, sometimes it bites me in the butt. And I'm like, how's that? She's like, because I feel like I'm being too genuine with people. And I'm like, might as well not waste your time with people, right? Get it all out in the open and not worry about it. We're so careful on not to get hurt that we self-destruct ourselves. We don't want to show other people the real us for fear of judgment. But we're going to get judged anyway, so might as well just put it all on the table, right? Anyway, I'm done rambling for the day. Appreciate you guys. I love you. I cherish you. Again, my day wasn't great today. but I hope yours was better. And we will keep rocking and rolling. And you guys are loved unconditionally. I love you. I cherish you. Can't wait for the next episode. Cheers.